Entering Jannah is the ultimate aspiration of every believer, a paradise beyond imagination, where eternal peace, joy, and fulfillment await. But how does one truly secure their place in this divine abode? This book serves as a guide, illuminating the righteous path through deeds beloved to Allah. Each chapter unpacks essential actions that not only draw us closer to Him, but also shape our character, strengthen our faith, and uplift our communities. From the pillars of Islam to acts of kindness and sincerity, we will explore how every deed, big or small, has the potential to open the gates of Jannah. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Sincere Faith, Iman and Tawheed. Faith, Iman, is the foundation of Islam, the very essence that distinguishes a believer from a non-believer. Without sincere belief in Allah and His oneness, Tawheed, no deeds hold value, as true faith is the bedrock upon which righteous actions stand. Tawheed means worshipping Allah alone, recognizing Him as the sole creator, sustainer, and ruler of all existence, while avoiding associating any partners with Him. Shirk, which is considered the gravest sin in Islam. A firm belief in Allah encompasses belief in His angels, divine books, messengers, the last day, and divine decree, Qadr. These pillars of faith guide a Muslim's thoughts, actions, and moral compass, shaping a life devoted to the pleasure of Allah. The Prophet Muhammad emphasized that true faith is not just a verbal affirmation, but a conviction deeply rooted in the heart, manifesting through obedience, love, and trust in Allah. Those who uphold this faith with sincerity and unwavering commitment are promised the ultimate reward, eternal residence in Jannah, where endless blessings await the believers. Chapter 2. The Power of Salah, Prayer. Salah, prayer, is the second pillar of Islam and serves as a direct connection between a believer and Allah. It is a sacred act of devotion that reinforces discipline, peace, and purification of the soul. Performing Salah 5 times a day is an obligation that signifies obedience to Allah, instills mindfulness, and keeps one's heart steadfast in faith. The prayer times, Fajr, Duhur, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha, structure a believer's day around worship, reminding them of their ultimate purpose in life. Beyond the obligatory prayers, voluntary acts of worship, such as Tahajjud, the night prayer, Sunnah prayers, and Nafil, extra prayers, carry immense rewards. Tahajjud in particular holds a special status as it is performed in the stillness of the night, a time when sincerity and devotion reach their peak. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the significance of voluntary prayers in strengthening one's faith and elevating spiritual rank. Neglecting Salah, on the other hand, can lead to severe consequences both in this world and the hereafter. It creates a disconnect between a believer and their Creator, making the heart susceptible to heedlessness. The Quran repeatedly stresses the importance of establishing prayer and warns of the repercussions of abandoning it. Salah is more than a ritual. It is a transformative act that brings tranquility, humility, and closeness to Allah. It is a daily renewal of faith, a moment of reflection, and a shield against wrongdoing. Those who safeguard their prayers will find them as a guiding light on the Day of Judgment, leading them toward the eternal bliss of Jannah. Chapter 3. Charity and helping others. Sadaqah and Zakat. Charity is a fundamental principle in Islam that purifies wealth, fosters compassion, and uplifts the needy. It serves as a reminder that wealth is a trust from Allah and must be used to support those less fortunate. Zakat, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, is a mandatory act of charity imposed upon those who possess wealth beyond a certain threshold. It ensures wealth is distributed justly and serves as a means of social welfare, eliminating poverty and fostering unity within the Muslim community. Beyond zakat, Islam strongly encourages voluntary charity, sadaqah, which holds immense spiritual and worldly rewards. Sadaqah can be given in various forms, from financial aid to simple acts of kindness. It is not limited to monetary assistance. Helping someone in distress, offering a kind word, or even removing an obstacle from a path are all considered forms of charity. One of the most rewarding forms of charity is Sadaqah Jariyah, or continuous charity. This includes building wells, supporting education, contributing to the construction of mosques, or any act that provides ongoing benefits to others. The rewards for such deeds continue even after a person's death, as long as people continue to benefit from them. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized that charity is not just about giving wealth. It is a reflection of one's kindness, empathy, and generosity. He taught that even a simple smile towards another person is a form of charity, illustrating that small gestures of goodwill have a significant impact. Charity strengthens bonds within society, eradicates greed, and brings immense blessings both in this life and in the hereafter, leading believers closer to the gates of Jannah. Chapter 4. Fasting, Psalm, and its spiritual rewards. Fasting in Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, a sacred act of worship that fosters self-discipline, spiritual purification, and a deeper connection with Allah. It is an exercise in patience, gratitude, and empathy, reminding believers of the blessings they often take for granted while instilling compassion for the less fortunate. Beyond Ramadan, voluntary fasts, such as fasting on Mondays and Thursdays, the white days, 13th, 14th, and 15th of each Islamic month, and the day of Arafah, hold immense spiritual merit. These additional fasts increase one's faith, cleanse sins, and bring a believer closer to Allah's mercy. Fasting is more than mere abstinence from food and drink. It is a shield against sins. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that fasting helps in controlling desires, purifying the heart, and maintaining sincerity in worship. The reward for fasting is unparalleled, as Allah Himself has promised a special reward for those who fast sincerely for His sake. On the Day of Judgment, those who dedicated themselves to fasting will be honored by entering Jannah through a unique gate called Ar-Rayyan, reserved exclusively for them. This privilege highlights the immense status of fasting as a means to attain eternal bliss. Chapter 5. Kindness to parents and upholding ties of kinship. Islam places immense importance on respecting and serving parents, considering it one of the greatest acts of devotion after worshipping Allah. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes the duty of children towards their parents, highlighting patience, gratitude, and obedience as key virtues. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that Jannah lies beneath the feet of mothers, signifying the unparalleled status of a mother's care and sacrifice. Likewise, fathers hold a position of honor and responsibility, and being dutiful towards them brings immense blessings. Serving parents extends beyond providing financial support. It encompasses kindness in speech, patience in their old age, and ensuring their well-being in all aspects of life. Even after their passing, children can continue to honor them by making dua for them, giving charity on their behalf, and upholding their commitments. Maintaining family ties, Silatul Ram, is another crucial aspect of Islamic teachings. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned that severing ties with family leads to divine displeasure, whereas fostering strong relationships brings blessings in life and sustenance. Kindness to relatives, visiting them, assisting them in times of need, and reconciling differences are all acts that strengthen the bonds of brotherhood in Islam. Neglecting parents or treating them with harshness is a grave sin, and the Quran warns against showing even the slightest disrespect towards them. Upholding family ties and honoring parents are pathways to Allah's mercy and a means to attain the eternal reward of Jannah. Chapter 6. Seeking knowledge and spreading it. Islam highly values knowledge, as it serves as the guiding light that leads a believer closer to Allah. and helps distinguish right from wrong. Knowledge is not just about acquiring information, but about understanding the purpose of life, deepening one's faith, and implementing righteous actions. The pursuit of knowledge in Islam is a lifelong journey, encompassing both religious and worldly education, with the ultimate goal of benefiting oneself and the wider community. Seeking knowledge is an act of worship when done with sincere intentions. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever takes a path to seek knowledge, Allah will make easy for him the path to Jannah." This statement highlights the immense reward for those who dedicate themselves to learning, whether it be Quranic teachings, hadith, fiqh, Islamic jurisprudence, or even beneficial worldly sciences that contribute to society. Teaching others is also a noble act in Islam. It is considered an act of continuous charity, sadaqah jariyah, meaning that the rewards continue even after one's death, as long as the knowledge benefits others. Scholars and educators hold a special place in Islam, as they play a vital role in spreading wisdom and guiding people towards the truth. Islam encourages every Muslim, regardless of age or gender, to seek knowledge. The first revelation to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was read Iqra, signifying the importance of literacy and understanding. Attending Islamic lectures, reading beneficial books, seeking mentorship from scholars, and reflecting upon the Quran are all ways to grow in knowledge. Ignorance, on the other hand, leads to misguidance, sins, and destruction. A knowledgeable person is less likely to fall into wrongdoing because they understand the consequences of their actions. For this reason, the pursuit of knowledge is one of the keys to attaining Jannah, as it empowers individuals to lead righteous lives and help others on their journey towards salvation. The path to Jannah is paved with faith, good deeds, and sincerity. Every action, whether big or small, holds the potential to bring us closer to Allah's mercy. By embodying kindness, worship, and continuous self-improvement, we secure a place in the eternal paradise promised to the righteous. Let's strive together on this journey. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that inspires and uplifts. Your support helps spread knowledge and goodness. May we all meet in Jannah, inshallah.